Hey, your girl coming back in with another one. And I did really have a topic today, but with the weather, it was so crazy. It was a tornado, everything was crazy. So I didn't really get a chance to get in to really focus on what my topic was going to be about, and I don't want to slop it up. Okay. But I did skip over because I didn't see these questions that I had. So I'm going to answer a couple of questions, maybe 2 to 3 questions, because I don't know how lengthy that they're going to be. And I'm just going to give the best answer that I can give. I'm not going to say that I'm 100% solid, but I can only give the answers that I think I know because I experienced it, or some people told me. I will put it that way. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get into the first question, and this was this was a broke back trigger for me, y'all. This was because this was a young lady, like a really young lady, and she was like, she got with this guy. They was together for a few years or whatever, and she's cool with a lot of people, just like I am, and she's also cool with a lot of people that's in the community. Okay, and I have had jobs with people in the community. I don't really care. Some people might take some things that I say the wrong way, but they're not looking at the spiritual side of it. Okay, I'm never gonna down anybody for what they do or what they prefer or whatever. Like I say, I have those type of people in my family too, and I love them to life. Okay, I'm not gonna stop loving them because even though God got His rules and maybe they're not following it, God didn't say we can't love them. God didn't stop loving them. Let me say that. God did not stop loving them. It's just up to them to decide what they want to do, and if they want to, go this way or roll this way. God is over here and something else is over there, and it's okay. I'm not. I got my own things to worry about. But she was like, yeah. So she was with this guy, and she didn't understand because she got friends from the community or whatever. But even if they were just out and about, he will always have something negative or nasty, just nasty, to say about people that's over there, but not more so the women. It was more so the men. And she was like, okay, whatever. So she didn't bring her friends over there around him because he made it adamant that he hate those type of people. They're going to hell, this and that. People got something to say, but they need to just go sit down, shut up, let God say what He got to say. I mean, you can be a supportive person where maybe they will turn around and be like, this lifestyle or whatever, or whom I'm with or whatever. Not just the lifestyle, or whom I'm with, whatever. God don't like that. God don't want me with that. God don't want me with that person, whether it was a male, female, or male, female, female. Maybe they just recognize that that's not what lifestyle is for them. Okay, so let them figure it out. That lifestyle is no different than being an alcoholic, a drug addict, a thief, a offer, a knock. I don't know. I shouldn't say knock because I just feel like all other people got a chance to go repent. Knocks I just feel like it's not gonna be a lot of knocks that repent, but another story, because I do feel like this one person that I really truly like. I really feel like that person, I won't say was a narc, but had the traits and the tendencies, but I like what they do. I know I had tendencies too, but not like that. I had tendencies too. We all have some type of tendencies where we feel like I ain't about to. Let's just say it like this: where you'll work a job and you be like, I'm better than this. I ain't about to work that job. That type of tendency. Okay, so as time went on or whatever, she was like, yeah, she didn't bring her friends around anymore. But if her and a narc went out somewhere, her and the person, I don't know if it's a narc yet, will go out somewhere and they see those type of people, it always had to comment like, what is it of your business? Okay. Then when the whole thing hit the fan and they broke up, she found out that he was on the down low, down low. Keep it on the down low, down low. Nobody has to know. Down low, just keep it on the low. Keep it on the low, okay? Now, she found that out and she had receipts. I ain't gonna go into the receipts, because you know what that's gonna be like. But she had receipts or whatever, and she was like, I don't understand why he hated those people so much, but that's what he was doing. Sis, that's what they do. Even if you never even thought that they was that way, they'll bring it up. Narcs always trick on their own damn self. They always trick on their own damn selves, okay? So she finds out, that he over there. It's a long story, but I ain't gonna go into all that because I got to answer the other two questions. She found out that he was over there, so then she left. So now he want to feel some type of way and want to go rage on her and want to harm her or whatever. She never even said that she was going to expose it. She was just like, I ain't down with that. That ain't what I'm going to do. You're not going to bring me HIVABCEFG, okay? Because that's what the disrespect is. When they're doing that and they're, trying to blindside you with that and blindside them damn selves with that. Because if they could trick themselves to believe, like, because they got you, that's not really what it is. And I'm going to send the drop. I'm saving the best for last, okay? And so she finds out this whatever. And now he wants to attack her, stalk her, wants to harm her or whatever. Even though she never said she was going to expose it. She was cool. Like, I got friends over there. If that's what you are, that's fine. But I don't want to be a part of it with you, okay? Even though I got friends over there. Sis, they do that for a couple of reasons. I'm going to give you a couple of reasons. They do that to hide. So he's with you. He's with you. So everybody else is seeing him with you. He's broadcasting all over that he is with you. But the people that he's sleeping with that's over on the other side, they know about you. They know about you. But you don't know about them. And then you find out. So now you're going to be the one that the rage is focused on, okay? And even if that person, because first of all, this one person, I'm not going to get into the drama, but let me say something. Some of them ain't going to shut their mouth. When a narc be love bombing them and spitting game to them, and maybe they did or didn't know about you, but if they did know about you, the narc is telling them like, yeah, because maybe I was married, maybe I had a kid together, whatever it is. The narc is trying to tell them like, this ain't really what I want. I'm forced to do this because the kids, or I'm forced to do this because I'm married, or whatever. They don't want anybody to know because they're trying to hide the shame. These type of guys that's over there in the DL, two things. They hate women. And they want to be women because they feel in their mind that women has the best advantage over men, and they can just have all this whatever type of sex they got in they psychotic ass men that they think that women do. But they hate women, but they don't hate men. Well, maybe they do, but they hate women, but they don't want anybody to know that they truly rather be with a man because they feel like it's going to shame them. It's going to shame their family. It's going to shame their kids. It's going to shame whatever it is that they feel shameful for. Okay, so this is why they keep it a secret, and then they just keep you on the forefront so that you can be this distraction and this cover up for what they really want. But once you find out about it, that's when all the rage and the hate goes to you. Okay? So sis, he was just doing that to throw you off. He was just doing that to throw you off. Even if you could never ever even came at them that way. You could have never ever asked them anything about that. But when they do it too much, like, Oh, I just can't stand them. Look at him wearing those. I can't stand feet. I can't stand. Everything that they say they don't like is what they really want. But they want to blindside you so that you be thinking like, oh, okay, you in a safety zone. But the whole entire time, that's what they want. They can't hold it down. They can't keep it a secret. They'll try to, disguise the truth into a statement, or disguise the truth into something they saw or something somebody did, but it's really who they are. Nasty, okay? It's very, very nasty. And they always know their own secrets, okay? So this narc was only using you to throw off everybody off the scent, to throw you off the scent that this is who they really are. This is who they really are, and this is what they really want. They never enjoy doing anything in the bedroom with you. Unless you flip it over. I ain't gonna go into it because it's gross. But then that way they can, go into their fantasy mind and pretend they with homeboy. Okay. But don't take that like something personal. It's never nothing personal. It's never nothing personal with that. Don't take it personal. Let them go about their way. Let them do what they got to do. Especially these narcs that have been in and out of prison. You be thinking that like, oh, they're wholesome. They're renewed because they can't sleep with any woman because they're in prison. What makes you think that? What makes you think that? I'm trying to keep it clean. What makes you think that, okay? So, I'm just going to say to you, it never was about you, sis. It never was about you. That's what they were. That's who they are. And it was always there. You was just to be the cover-up, the billboard. And some of them, they get to the point where they're very promiscuous. They're very sexual. They're very out there. So they're focused on the sex that they hate. You're thinking like, oh, okay. Or they're focused on corn, watching corn all day, watching corn all night, and expect you to live up to that. Like, that's just a fantasy. Their whole life is a fantasy. But they expect you to live that. Don't nobody really... Y'all think y'all gonna watch corn and think that husbands and wives or relationships really roll like that? Hell up out of here. Hell up out of here. I don't understand why they just won't just do corn. But it do fall back to they got to keep an image. Because they shameful. They don't want nobody to know about them. They don't want nobody to know their secrets and what they really, really want. And who they really, really want to be. Which is you. Okay? Which is you. So, let me not skip. It was another question. I said that. Oh, so I remember now being in the entertainment industry before the COVID. You gonna meet them. You gonna meet them all. They always tell on themselves, okay? You're gonna meet them and you're gonna meet them all. They always tell on themselves. So I was working with this one artist, amazing artist, good at what they do, okay? Good at what they do, but was always sexual, overdrive sexual, that they could not go a day, a minute, a second, an hour without, a female. Even though they prefer a male. I didn't get that at first. This person was always sexual till I got to the point like, damn, would you just go your ass to sleep? We got a show. Go your ass to sleep. But what they would do, they're trying to fool everybody. So they'll have multiple people that think that they got something with the narc or whatever. But when that narc told me, ooh, I know it's a man, but some of these trans be looking real good, looking like real women. And we wouldn't even having a conversation. I'm like, why you telling me that? But I didn't care. We were out of town. We got a show to do. I ain't going into that, okay? It was like... It was like an R. Kelly Puffy thing going on at the same time. Okay? It was like a Diddler and a Pop Piper thing going on at the same time. And y'all from my culture know what the hell I'm talking about, okay? It was a diddler and a Pied Piper thing going on. And I'm like, well, I don't even give a damn, because at the end of the day, I got to pay your ass. We got to do this show. And I didn't say anything about it. And then they got outed. This person did get outed. And I was like, what is this? They blew it off. I really didn't care, so I didn't say much more about it. But anyway, they lied. It was like, oh, that was just Halloween. Because Halloween mean they could come out. Let me shut up. Anyway, so this narc, like I said, the Pied Piper in the ditty, they had the young person, they had a narc, slut narc, and then they had a wholesome person. So what the narc did, had a child with the young person, used the narc, married the other person, okay? And all of them don't even know that this person rather be with him. Them. If this person had the opportunity to decide right now with what Puffy is going through right now, this person would sign. This person would sign like, oh, that's all I gotta do is, ooh, I can't go graphic. But just be a diddler. Okay? They would. They would. Okay? Y'all gotta be watching what they say, and listening to what they say and watching what they do, because they always going to out them themselves. They can't contain it. Or the demon will just be like, yeah, say this, do this. And you just be like, what? What the? Okay. Yeah. That's what they do. That's what they do. Now, I did have another question. I can't answer this question. I can't. Somebody was like, do all men behave this way? Are all men this way? Are women just the only ones that be like, I just want it to be us? I can't answer that question. Sorry. I just can't answer that question. You have to answer that question. Because if you're getting the signs that something is to the left and it ain't right, you know what to do. You know what to do. It's going to hurt. But I'd rather you have hurt feelings than hurt, I got to go to the doctor. Dealing with this clown-ass clown that don't want to accept who they are and what they want to be. What they want to be. Don't let people use you to hide what they want to be. Now, I'm going to do this last one, the dropper. And I got to go. Because I was floored. I know I told y'all I've been floored a lot of times, but I never, ever heard this before. So this one, the married woman was like, no, I'm sorry. Did I skip somebody? I did. I'm sorry. Let me back up. So this male was being interviewed. Okay? Was being interviewed. You know, and the interview, this person was admitting that they in the closet, down low, gotta keep it on the down low. Okay. This person spilled the beans to the point with no more beans in the pot about how many married men are on the down low. They keep it on it, okay? And one man was married 50 years and he said his wife don't even know. Sir, I think she do. Some women do know. They just ain't gonna say nothing. They just not gonna say nothing. It's already bad enough when women know y'all got a side chick, but to have a side. The stifle. Can't say that word. It's a whole nother thing. When you got a side D, and this man was like, he had no shame about what he was saying. he had no shame about what he was saying, but he was incognito, so you didn't see him or whatever. And he was like, he did not think that that was cheating. He did not think that that was cheating, that he was sleeping with men while he was married. And the one that made me just collapse, your girl fell to the floor. I fell out. When he was like, first of all, the way he said it, I was just like, damn, Joe, if you was a prostitute, you would have cha-chinged. If this man was a prostitute, he would be way more wealthier than Bill Gates and what's y'all boy dude with the E name. Y'all know what I'm talking about, with the E name. Okay, you would, or in Trump, y'all would have thought he was way more wealthier than the. I'm trying to keep thinking of damn it. Shoot, almost cuss. Ian. Anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about. Anyway, so this man said that he would, when his wife was working or not at home or vacationing or visiting or whatever she was doing, he would have men come over, and nobody's thinking the wiser because they're thinking like, oh, his wife is gone, he got his homeboys coming over. These were the men that he was sleeping with. This man was well over 50. Now, I gotta go take a Zofran after I do this video because I do want to barf. I'm so nauseated. Like, he said that he did not think it was cheating. He did not think it was cheating because it was with a man, okay? And this man said he slept with over 4 men a day. And he said that his wife don't know about it. I don't know how true that is, but I'm going to go with that. He was sleeping with 4 men a day, and he did not think it was cheating because they were men. And then he also said that it was married men. Rolling me back to what I forgot to say earlier, but it relates to what I just said earlier in this part. Some of them don't be thinking it's cheating when it's men because it's not a love thing. It's not a relationship. It's just all about that it's all about that or whatever. And then they can go back to living their life and, pretending who they want to pretend to be or whatever. But when the man said that he loved that he can do this with men to get off and whatever and still have his wife, because he said men not going to say nothing. Because they're married too. So they're not going, and I'm going to mention something about earlier. They're not going to go out and blast this person, or they're not going to go out and do anything because they got their life to protect too. And he said also that men also like to just get in, get it done, be done. And there's nothing else about it. They're not going to conversate. They're not going to text. They're not going to do anything. And then the next one come. And then the next one come. And then the next one come. But they all are hush-hush about it because this is the reason why they love cheating with men, because they are more sexually attracted to men than women, but they need the women to hold up this persona that they're hiding to the world, to the public. But they ain't hiding it from God. Let me say it again. They not hiding it from God. They not hiding nothing from God. Okay? But they're saying that they're not worried about getting caught because men not gonna do that, especially when they're in the same predicament that they are in. But this is where they mess up when they go to the community and they fool around with other people that is not married or could be, but is not married or just out there like that, and then they catch feelings or whatever. Things can happen. Things can happen that's like unbreathing things. Or trauma to the family, trauma to the kids, trauma to the wife, whatever. Because they don't give a damn. I talked to one of the people over there, and this one was a little bit flamboyant. And I don't give it. And I was like, okay, be honest, boo. I can't say exactly what this person was saying. Like, I don't give it. They knew it, and that. So now, what? You promised me what? Yeah, so now. Do I got that attitude? Do I got that attitude how they do it? We'll show up. We'll turn up. We'll do whatever. We'll put them on blast. That's why this man was saying that he prefer married men, because they're not going to do all of that. They're not going to mess with the younger ones. They're not going to go do all that because they know that these people will keep it hush hush. Okay? But sometimes they get so greedy and so lustful that they'll try to dip and dab over there, and they don't know this new generation. This new generation got this. Okay? And they will blast your ass with this. Okay? They love the attention with this. Okay? But I understand those in the closet ass not. Trust your girl. Trust your girl. I always said the same thing. It's hot. Y'all gotta excuse me. Y'all, I always said the same thing. Why don't you just be a corn star? Why don't you just be an OnlyFans? Why don't you just be over the rainbow? Why don't you just be? But they all worried about what other people think. How many people that y'all know, even me, that have a whole relationship, you don't even know that it's with the same or the rainbow. You don't even know, but they're not drama. They don't cause no problems. They might adopt the kids or whatever, and you never even know. Somebody might even did the change, but you never even know. They try to make it seem like people in that lifestyle is always drama. I get it. Sometimes they are, but so is regular people dealing with knocks. I get it. I get it. Stop destroying people's lives and their health. Using them to hide who you really are and what you really want to do and who you really want to be with and where you in. Okay? I did have another person, but I'm going to save that. I think this video is long enough. I was really trying to put it together. I mean, it wasn't like, I'm just answering their questions. That's all I'm doing. I'm just, because I've been there. How embarrassing that is. I've been there. And not just with the narc, with other narcs. Like I said, with the other narc, that narc was just somebody I worked with and was doing the most. And now that I think about it, y'all, I think that narc really was gonna be, really wanted to be on some Diddy with that narc. And I think that they both would have went, because that narc had the ching and that narc had the I'll just say the talents. Okay. This was hard, y'all. This was hard. When you put yourself out like this after a narc, not every video is going to be hard. And sometimes you got to be honest with yourself and what you've been through. I'm okay with that. I'm very okay with that. Okay. Because once you get out, if you've been with them over there doing whatever, and God gave you a clean bill of health, you cool. Some of it might be triggering, but at least you cool there. But they not going to be. They going to catch what they catch. They going to get what they get. It's going to be what it is. It's going to be what it is. God not going to let them continue to keep doing what they're doing and thinking they're getting away with it. God not going to do that. And they're never going to stop doing that. Like I said, they hate women because they want to be a woman. Because they think that women can have and do whatever it is and get whatever they want. They think we sluts. They think we're old. So they think we this and that. And they think that because men's sexuality is so weak, they just rather be a woman. But I hope this ain't going over your head. Kind of did on mine, but I know what I'm saying. Trying to be discreet, y'all. Try to be discreet. That's what they do. That's what they do. It doesn't matter whose sex drive is the highest, women or men. It doesn't matter who is the worst, women or men. Nothing is ever going to be right. Nothing is ever going to be right. It's always going to be a gender war. It's always going to be something. Men complain about women. Women complain about men. they complain about each other. But it's just like, it can end. I'll say this, it can end. Be what you want to be. Do who you want to do. Be honest. Sometimes you can still keep the people you want because they don't even give a damn. Some people got low self-esteem, like, all right, well, as long as you pay the bills, you go sleep with Tommy. All right. As long as you take care of the kids and pay the bill, okay, you can go sleep with Amanda. Some people just don't give a damn. People are on a survival thing right now. It's just like, everybody think what's between their legs is a checkbook. Oh, I gotta do a video about that. Let me write that down. What's between their legs is a checkbook. Okay? Some people think that. Or some people think what they have in their checkbook can get them whatever they want. What do y'all think God think about that? I just like, I'm done. I don't want to deal with nobody drama. My girl was like, I don't even want to talk to nobody. She listen. I just want to do me. And when you tell people that, like, I just want to do me. Or I just want to be alone. And my favorite, I just don't want to share my life. Not just with anybody. I will share my life, but not just with anybody. What you want? I feel like when they come at you, the best thing they can do if they come at me, lay it down on the line. What you want? I can only tell you yes or no. I can only tell you yes or no. Just like God, He can only tell you yes or no. Okay? But what narcs like to do, they like to force you into a yes. They like to force you into whatever answer they want. Okay? But yes or no. And that does not hurt anybody. I can just tell you yes or no. I gotta go. I was trying not to make this video long, y'all. And I was really struggling because I wanted to talk about something else. But I did mark it down. We're going to talk about it on Saturday or whatever. But this one was just like, shoot. I can't relate. I don't know if large narc or most evil narc was the worst. Or if they both, well, I do know one did. But I can't blame that on large narc. And large narc never gave me that. A little bit, though. The only reason why I can't say it because I was like trying to do this video and I'm like, I can't be graphic. I'm going to give it to large narc. You don't got to worry about it. You don't got to worry about it. I promise you do. You ain't got to worry about it. That's between me, you, and God. Okay? The other narc, I don't give a damn. It won't come from me. But God is going to expose your ass. Now let that be. I got to go. I hope this helped. I really wanted to get on this last point, but I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to somehow tie it into Saturday. But I hope this video helped. Questions are different for me. Questions are different for me. And when I start doing my lives, I think questions will be good for me. But I hope I answered this one. I really do. They don't want nobody to know. Nothing. In the words of my 2-year-old daughter when she couldn't say no. Nothing. And I was just like, come your ass about the closet. I'm going to let you out. Be blessed. Sleep well. God bless you guys. And may the good Lord bless you and pour the blood of Jesus on you as you sleep in peaceful. So no demons or entities can come into you except from the Lord downloading goodness into your heart. Be blessed. Get well, Chelly. Your girl love you. I just do. I just love me some Chelly. I say it all the time. I'm glad nobody get mad. But I do. I just love me some Chelly. Check her out on Tuesday nights. I just love me some Chelly. Good night.